All right. Welcome to Getting Hard in Nate's Backyard. I'd like to welcome Nate.
Hey, what's up?
And Eric.
How you doing?
From In the Whale.
Woo!
I fucking mixed these guys tonight. It was nuts. It blew my fucking mind. It was killer. This podcast is brought to you by righthookmics.com. Go to righthookmics.com and buy all their goddamn mics. Our guests are speaking through them. They're a PE 55 style mic. They have the black one, which is known as the metal mic. They have the gold one, which is known as the 3PO. The white one with black mesh is the Stormtrooper. And then they have a red one called the Crimson Guard.
All right. That can be taken a couple ways.
Yeah, it
sounds pretty good. Sounds just like this.
Yeah, go to righthookmics.com and buy all the things 5 times. This podcast is also brought to you by Big Nate Productions, which is me. I'll mix your band live. I'll fucking record your album. I'll do your bar mitzvah. I'll do whatever. I do sound stuff. So go to bignateproductions.com, hit me up, and let's do some shit. I'm going to the studio with Statue Demure here in May. If you know that band, you know they rule, and it's going to be fucking awesome. I'm pumped. And this podcast is also brought to you by Calgary Metalfest. June 3rd through 6th, probably 7th, because the new venue opened up. We're going to do a hangover show. Corbin the Lotus is headlining. Into Eternity, Villainizer,
Lava Goat,
your favorite terrorist metal band, Villainizer, Lava Goat,
Sparky.
Lava Goat and Sparky, they're both from Saskatchewan.
Where's Triton from?
Triton's from here. They fucking rule. They're really good.
Neck of the Woods, that's a good name, too.
They're from Vancouver. They were supposed to play last year, but they couldn't.
Lucid Scream.
Yeah, they're not opening, but they're playing on the Wednesday night, the 3rd, at the Ship and Anchor.
Holy fuck, Bloated Pig.
Yeah, with Bloated Pig, the
Fuck.
Electric Revival, the Outer, and Woodhawk. All those bands fucking rule. They're more rock and roll, but they're not brutal death metal, but they're fucking awesome.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Variety's good, right?
Absolutely. So with all that being said, I'd like to welcome Nate and Eric from In the Whale.
How's it going?
What is up?
Fucking A, you guys ruled tonight. It was killer.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
You guys are a 2-piece. You're from Denver, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Denver, nice. You're on tour with Agent Orange.
That's
right?
correct.
You said 14th day?
Yeah, I believe it's this brings it to 15 or is
Yeah,
it 6?
right now, what time is it?
It's 2 a.m.
2 a.m.?
2:15 a.m.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're-
this is a late edition of Getting Hard in Nate's Backyard.
We're so good. We're so
Impromptu.
hard right now. In Nate's backyard. So fucking hard. I'm Nate. You're Nate. Fucking hard as fuck.
Yeah, double Nate action in your mouth.
It's like double penetration, but better.
What could be better than that?
I don't know. You name something.
Yeah, 2 Nates. There couldn't be a better day.
It's a lot of Nate.
What were we talking about?
Yeah. We were talking about your band. That's right.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. All right.
4 minutes in, 4:26 in, and we're already fucked.
Yeah. So I think it's day 15 now of a 7-week endeavor. I believe it's 40 shows.
7 weeks.
I think it's 40 shows, and then after this tour, we got just a couple days off, and then we go on a 2-week tour, another 2-week tour, and then
With who?
with this band called the Continental.
Oh, okay.
Just the West Coast and then like
they're
Salt
from
Lake
Are they
City.
from Denver as well?
They're from Kansas City.
Oh, cool.
And then the last day of that tour is Salt Lake City, and then we drive through the night back to Denver. The next day we play a festival in Denver, and we play that festival, and the next morning we fly to
fly
New
out
York
for 3 days
to play a conference.
And then
Holy
then we have
fuck.
a few weeks off, and then we play Lollapalooza, and then we fly back.
Lollapalooza?
We're playing
like
fucking
the Lollapalooza?
The
Yeah,
Lollapalooza.
in Chicago.
What
yeah.
the fuck?
We're not a joke.
I didn't know you famous guys were coming out.
Tell
here
your
to hang out.
friends.
Fuck, that's...
I don't know, man.
fuck.
We just work really hard. You know, it's like we're not dickheads or anything. There's a lot of those jackasses on the road we've met, but I mean, we're just like, I don't know. We're just working our ass off, doing what we can.
Yeah, no, from a sound guy point of view, you guys are super easy to work with. I bet you guys get... I kind of sense that you guys must get, like, because you have to explain to the people, you guys are a 2-piece. So Eric plays drums, and then you you take your guitar and split it and go into a bass rig and a guitar rig.
Right.
So do you get it where like sound guys are like, oh fuck, like does that happen all the time?
They do about the drum set moving. It's happened a few
right,
times.
Right.
It's one of my biggest pet peeves.
Yeah, I could
Just
tell
do
you
your
were waiting for it.
Just do
Honestly, well, dude, sound guys. There's a lot of lazy sound guys out there where they're like,
for sure.
Can't do. I had this guy in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, say he's like, in order to move the drums from the back to the front, he's like, in order to reposition those
30 to
mics,
40 minutes.
it's gonna be like 30 minutes at least. I was like, what fucking world do you live in, dude?
Right.
You got to move the mic
Right.
6 feet.
Yeah.
Fuck
Like,
you.
There's probably no drum riser.
No.
I mean-
But yeah, it's just like, yeah, whatever. So I mean, yeah, a lot of sound guys don't understand what's going on. Like they'll be like, when we're line checking or whatever, they'll be like, play the guitar bass thing, whatever it is.
I'm like, it's totally separate.
Yeah, Nate's
so
like,
I can
it's
do
separate,
both.
and Nate just takes charge. He's like, it's separate. So here's the bass, and the guy's like, oh, okay.
Okay.
And then now
He's like,
here's
now
the guitar.
yeah, and the guy's like, oh, okay.
I don't know. It's not like anything new. It's been
It's
there's
just-
bands that do this for fucking years.
It's just not
totally.
not a lot of people. It just doesn't. It's unexpected.
Yeah, for sure. I remember. This is this is a funny story. My old boss, he used to do Six Nighters here in Alberta. He was in like a shitty cover band in the '80s, and when fucking Wireless came out, this fucking hick and bicycer, he got all pissed off because he's like, "You guys are fucking running tracks." Like he was using a Wireless. And he thought that he was faking it. Yeah,
Nice.
anyways,
What?
fuck.
We've
hilarious,
been we've been
hilarious.
accused of playing with a track too. They were like, so there's only like, oh, I see you guys are playing with a bass track. And we're like, no, it's
I'm doing that shit with my own shit
Yeah.
right now.
It's
live.
fine. Yeah.
And I explain it to people and I show them like how. Yeah, can I have another one?
Oh, go hard. Fuck.
You know
Smoke 'em
what?
all.
I explain to people like exactly what the fuck I'm doing, and they're just like, "Nice tracks, man." It's like, dude, I'm showing you how this fucking works. I'm showing you how this works. Why the fuck is it so hard to understand? It's not. It's not anything new. I mean, there's bands that I've seen for years that do this exact same thing. I don't know. It's just it's
I mean, you see
nothing new.
bands and you see people do it. Guitarists do it with 2 guitar amps. You know?
Yeah, right. Like
you wanna-
is it Mark from Agent Orange? Is that the?
Mike.
Fuck, sorry.
Mike's the lead singer. Dave is the drummer, and Perry is the bass player.
Yeah, he had 2 rigs going. I mean, like,
I mean,
how
and
fucking hard
he
is that,
switches.
right?
It's not hard, and he switches that shit up so like one of them has a deeper tone than the other one,
Yeah,
which
I
is
kinda
cool.
noticed
I know a few guitar players, like the guy from KZ Elephant does the exact same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Dave Grohl has kind of the same deal with the Foo Fighters. It's not uncommon,
Yeah.
but for some
'Cause
reason when you put a bass amp and a guitar amp, they're like,
Yeah.
my brain, I can't handle it.
What do you use for that? Just a straight up AB box, or is it
That's
some
it.
some spec? No,
That's it.
it's just
Fucking
yeah.
A.
Yeah, and the
So you can cut out the bass if you want.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or
Totally.
if
And
I
the-
want to
like
put
that.
bass.
And the A switch is straight into the guitar amp through a pedal board, and then the B switch is octave pedal.
Right.
And
right.
so it's almost like playing through a sub. Like it's like gets the low end. And what we
Yeah.
used to do is
like a Pog.
No,
It's just
more
a- just a-
dirty,
just
more
a-
dirty.
octave pedal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more dirty
yeah.
octave pedal.
And what we used to do was just turn the low up and not put an octave pedal. And so I think it was one of our old managers said try this, and it was just like click.
Yeah,
It
It was
just worked.
perfect.
I mean, it took really 5 years of like playing with amps and shit to like get what we sound like. You know,
Yeah.
we've been very lucky that Agent Orange is letting us use their shit because our van broke down and all of our amps and shit are in Reno,
Yeah,
Nevada.
I was gonna bring that up. So that was day 4 of
Dude.
7 weeks.
We had 200,000 miles on that van. We've done a Jane's Addiction tour, a Presidents of the United States of America tour.
What?
And we've done a Guttermouth tour and like been all over the fucking United States. Van, we work over and keep maintained daily.
And it just blew the motor.
Yeah, it was just an old van. Like we bought it.
Yeah.
Nate bought it from his work used, but it was a fleet vehicle, you know, so it was
Right.
maintained really well, and we kept it up really well. It was just one of those things where it's like, dude, the cylinder's out. Fuck you.
Yeah,
You're done.
What are you
You're
going to do?
done.
There's nothing you can
Well, it
do.
was probably 400 fucking degrees in Reno too, something like that.
It was
whatever.
actually nice, I think, at the time
No,
it broke.
it was just ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
It was.
So it's in Reno getting repaired. I'm not sure if they're I know they were taking the engine out. They've ordered the engine, and they're
Last thing I heard is the engine is there. They've taken the old
Yeah.
engine out now, but they need a
so
it's-
by the time we get out of this Canadian run,
maybe.
Nate's dad. Well, the hope is we're gonna have Nate's dad has been gracious enough to fly down there.
We're gonna buy him a ticket to
Yeah.
fucking Reno.
He's gonna pick up the van and drive it to, I think it's Madison, Wisconsin.
Yeah, he's an old.
So after Winnipeg, you'll
Right.
take a right.
Right.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah.
and then get the van
Yeah.
in
Right.
Madison.
That's our next
That's a-
show after.
That's a day and a half drive from Reno.
Yeah, we
That's
do.
like basically
Only?
only.
Fuck, that sounds like way more.
I thought it was too,
That's
but
like the
I mean,
whole
he's
flyover states.
he's an old state patrolman. He's like, I'll just do it in 2 days. No problem.
We're playing Saskatoon, Winnipeg, and then day off, and then
we
Madison.
should say the
Wisconsin.
dates just in case
Okay,
people listen to this in the future.
sure.
Wait, this happens in the future?
Yeah, it'll be up on
There's
the web.
there's a lot.
2015. Today is what day? What fucking day is it?
Today is the 30th.
April 30th.
Someone told me it was a Wednesday, and it blew my mind. I was,
Fuck, the crowd wasn't bad, was it?
no,
was great.
wasn't
Yeah,
bad.
for
It was
Wednesday,
great.
I'm telling you, usually
Well, now
in
it's
this
Thursday,
town,
right?
No,
Well,
it's Wednesday.
but
now.
to
Or no, now it is Thursday.
No, it's
now it is
Thursday.
Thursday. But
Yeah.
usually in this town, man, fuck, I was worried at the beginning of the night because it was slow at the beginning. But
Really?
fuck, usually in this town, nobody fucking like. I did a show, and mind you, it wasn't Agent Orange headlining, but a couple Tuesdays ago, and I got 20 paid at the door.
What?
And they
Shit.
did a Monday the week before. My friend Cage with Annihilatrix Productions, and she had fucking 12 paid.
Whoa.
Yeah,
You see,
that's scary.
That's what we're used to when we go out on tour on our own. That's what we do is 12, 20, 30. You know, so when at this tour, when like at the beginning it was like 50 people, I was like, great,
Yeah.
perfect.
Fuck.
You know, so like there's cities that we do pretty well in, like Fort Worth, Texas is good, and like
I mean, Cheyenne used to be good. I mean,
Boise, Idaho is good.
Boise.
Fuck, so you guys do a lot of like the interior.
Yeah, well, I mean, Denver's sort of like this. Yeah, we try to hit the surrounding states quite a bit. You know, Idaho, Kansas.
Right, but are you doing like loops around
Yep.
the fucking interior, like going to or Ohio and
Yeah,
shit
I mean
like
that's
that?
really what you have to do. Is it's you start out at a home base and you make your circles bigger and bigger and bigger. And we've been doing that for the last couple of years.
Yeah, it's a little rough being from Denver because the next major city is about 8 hours away in any direction. It's at least 8 hours.
Hey, we know what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
We know exactly what you're talking about.
You guys are like,
So
we're
it's
out
like
the butt fuck
no
nowhere.
matter what, the first drive of the tour is gonna suck ass.
Yeah.
You know, maybe the next few will be fine, but the first drive's going.
Well,
to
you guys
suck.
are doing Edmonton to Saskatoon. I think that's fucking 8 hours.
Woo!
Or something.
well, no,
like-
we're
or
doing-
6, maybe 6 from there.
We're doing Saskatoon, or no? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you're doing
We're Edmonton tomorrow.
Edmonton on the 30th, April 30th,
Right.
and then Saskatoon on the 31st.
How far is Edmonton? It's just
3 hours.
Oh, that's not bad. That's
Yeah,
not bad.
3 hours, and then,
And then Saskatoon's a long haul, huh?
yeah, it's 8 hours from here. So
Shit,
you're going
so-
3 hours
So
north.
5 hours.
5 won't be bad.
But
Five-
you
five's
cut-
not bad.
You kind of cut halfway, so it'll
Yeah.
probably be 6, maybe 7 hours.
All right, so that's not bad. That's not bad. We
And
were
then-
thinking it's like 10 hours. Like fuck.
Right. And
We-
then you're doing Winnipeg, and I think we did that on my last tour with my band. Fuck, it was like 7 hours from Saskatoon to Winnipeg.
Woo.
And fuck.
Well, here's the deal. We got a day off between. Oh no, we're doing Saskatoon, day off, then Winnipeg. So
Right.
So we
on
got
the
a day to
Sunday.
drive.
yeah,
Fucking
cool.
drive it.
So to get back to what the van shit show, fucking,
Yeah.
the van blows up, and then what happened?
Well, thankfully we were in Reno, and thankfully we had our hotel booked, and so it was like literally blocks from there. So we coasted into this repair shop, and we literally were able to check into our hotel like within a block of where it
Yeah.
was.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
That's
Super
fucking lucky.
Super
Yeah,
lucky.
and then they gave us the bad news, like, dude, this thing needs a new engine. Take it into this shop around the corner. And
Fuck.
we puttered along to the venue, which again, thankfully, was only like 10 blocks away.
Right.
The cracked manifold or
Dude,
whatever.
it was fucked. This engine
It's a
was
cylinder-
fucked,
it's-
but
it's
we
a-
made it to the venue.
Yeah, we made it to the venue, played, and then Agent Orange was kind enough to offer allow us to ride with them. They're like, we don't want you to miss
Honestly,
any shows, so we're gonna let you guys ride with us and use our
This
stuff.
wouldn't have worked if there was we usually bring like a merch person with us.
Right.
One other person would have fucked this whole thing, but the person that was going to come with us couldn't get their passport shit in line.
Oh yeah.
So they're like,
They can't come.
it was just us two.
it
So
ended up being lucky.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it fits perfectly in the van. Nobody's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, you guys are a great help. And
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
just
paying for half the gas.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't hurt either.
Yeah, right. Oh,
So-
fuck. So for them, they're like, fucking, hey, these assholes have to pay for house.
right. So,
Totally, they're like, well, hey, there's a perk.
You want to come in our van? You got
Yeah,
to pay
yeah.
for half the gas, you
Totally.
two guys.
right.
Yeah,
So,
we haven't been able to. What's been great about it is that the engine is a lot of money. You know,
Right. 3-4 grand. Oh,
$6 grand.
Not
It's
a
a new
fucking
engine.
joke.
I
Not
thought
a
this
fucking-
was
so-
America.
Yeah. And so the deal is, if we wouldn't have been able to travel with them, we would have been dead in the water. Like,
Yeah.
it's go home time.
Insta-fuck.
But they're like,
Yeah.
hey, come on tour with us or come in the van so we can tour,
And
make
keep making money.
So when we get when it comes time for the van to get fixed, we can actually give them some money to fix it and keep going. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right,
So they
yeah.
love us enough, and they're kind enough people. They're like, we've done it before, we understand. So it's kind of like passing it forward
Yeah.
for them. I mean,
Yeah, they've been fucked too.
dude. Like,
and helped.
Mike
Yeah.
said, he's like, I've blown a transmission. You know, it's like, oh shit, and he's just like, I understand. You guys, what you're going through. Let me just help you pass it forward. It's, I don't know. It's like, I don't know if you
And I
believe
mean,
in karma or whatever the fuck you believe in. But
And we
that's fucking good.
we do what we can. We're basically now kind of their crew. Like we help.
Yeah, we
we're
get
lo-
them water
we're-
or whatever.
we're
Because you're
we-
using their gear.
Yeah.
So you're helping load in. You're
Yeah,
helping load out.
in, load
Yeah.
out.
There's none of this like, oh, you guys load
Nah.
your gear and we'll
Yeah.
fucking load our gear.
No.
and then
yeah.
we'll help them with merch a little bit too. And
Yeah,
And
fuck.
they help us out. It's like it's honestly a big family, and it's been working out pretty good. And we get sponsored by a few like restaurants out of Colorado, so we like buy food for everybody.
What?
Yeah.
How
And
does
there's
that work?
You know what quiz?
What do
Have
you
you
mean
heard
get
of?
sponsored?
Have you
by a
ever-
We
restaurant?
kick ass. We
Yeah.
kick ass.
Have you ever heard of Quiznos?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah. So that's
I didn't think they had those in America.
yeah.
that's
It's
in
based in
Colorado.
Colorado.
Fuck, hilarious.
So the head of marketing at Quiznos is an In the Whale fan, and he was like, "Hey, you guys going on tour? Want some gift cards for food?"
Oh,
Like,
We're like, "Yes."
$700 of
So
free
he's like,
food.
so what they
God
require? Yeah, it was $500 in gift cards that they gave us, and so they're like,
That's amazing.
they're like, all we want you to do is post about us on social media twice a week, while you're on tour. So we're like,
Free sandwiches?
done.
Fuck yeah.
So we're like, hey guys, let's go to fucking Quiznos. Let's go.
Oh,
Everyone gets free.
if you
sandwiches.
could get that and like a fucking, like Super 8 fucking,
Yeah.
cruise,
Oh,
but,
shit.
you would just be fucking covered
Yeah,
forever.
totally.
Fuck.
So the Agent Orange
and
guys are
Conoco gas station.
Yeah.
Like we're done.
You
Done.
have those
Done.
here, too. Fuck,
touring
that's hilarious.
all year.
Fucking done.
The Agent Orange guys are a little more, they've been touring forever, so they're like, no fucking shitty hotels, no shitty food. Like
Right.
they're like, let's get the $90 hotel instead of the $40 hotel.
Yeah,
And let's,
totally.
but if it was us on our own, we'd be like, Quiznos every night, fucking sleeping on couches, and like a Super 8 if if
Right.
we can't find a place to stay.
Totally.
So that it's actually been kind of nice because we have to kind of stick with them because we're in the same van. So we're like, guess we got to stay in the $100 hotel tonight.
No, but
With
we've
the hot
been saving
tub.
money because only half of the gas we're paying for,
Yeah, yeah.
and they're paying for
Right.
the other half. So honestly, we're still making money and being able to pay for the engine and the gas. So it's like it works out.
Yeah,
In a weird
fuck.
way, it like kind of works out.
That's interesting. I was watching, this kind of has nothing to do with it, but something to do with it. I was watching the Buddy Holly movie with Gary Busey today from the 70s. And
Like real Gary
yeah,
oh,
Gary Busey, that was his first famous role, was
Oh,
he was Buddy
shit.
Holly.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
know that either.
and
He
I'd
would've
heard
been terrible.
about that, but
Wasn't
I'd never...
Buddy Holly black?
No.
Buddy Holly.
Oh no
all
no.
the musicians that backed him up were.
No, I'm thinking of someone else. Who am I thinking of?
Henry.
But
He was not black.
Henry Rollins. No,
Henry Rollins is black
Who am
as fuck.
Who am I thinking
no,
of?
but what I thought was
gonna kill me.
interesting
Yeah.
about
Chuck Berry.
Chuck.
Oh, Chuck Berry.
That's
There
what
you
I'm
go.
thinking of. Chuck Berry.
Like they go through the story and like these guys,
Damn it.
they did this cool thing where like in the 60s and 50s and 60s they'd call it a review.
Yeah.
So they would have like the band that was like, all these crushing dudes, like all these crushing like blues guys. Like it was like fucking, you know, Muddy Waters is the guitar player and fucking all these like crazy guys. And then Buddy Holly's the front guy, or the Big Bopper is the front man. So but the band
all dead now.
Like they would have well, that's what that story was about, was that Richie Valens, the Big Bopper, their bus broke down, and then they played this big show, and then they were like, we're gonna pick up a plane to go to fucking, it was somewhere dumb in like Minnesota,
and then they died.
And the fucking plane crashed.
You know,
Like,
have you seen? You know who Sharon Jones is?
I just thought it was interesting that they shared a band like that. You know?
Yeah. You know who Sharon Jones is?
I can't say I do.
There's a group of musicians called the Dap Kings.
Okay.
They're like real, like all about 60s.
Go hard on those coconuts,
Dude,
Nate. Fucking get in there.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been drinking so much.
You want to drink a
I'm okay.
I've been
All right.
drinking so much from the show.
Fucking
I'm like,
Sasquatch piss.
But they're all about 60s, R&B, like Motown stuff, Stax record stuff, like that.
Okay, yeah,
so they use, it's this band that they use all the old gear, all the old recording techniques. Like
do you have? Oh, is it a twist?
Yeah.
Oh,
they
don't be a bitch.
they kind of discovered Amy Winehouse
Oh yeah.
and that thing, and but their main artist is named Sharon Jones. She's this lady, and I recently saw her in Denver, and they had the opener. They had two openers, and that's how they did it. They did
They're
the
the band.
Daptones were the band for the first and the second
Right.
one.
Right.
It was like
It's kind of the same
all
principle.
of it. What was cool was all of it flowed together. There's no set change.
Right.
It was just like boom, and then boom, and now, ladies and gentlemen, it was like the whole
Yeah.
thing. It was so cool.
They just
like,
flip over the chart and they're
Yeah.
into the next fucking.
Right. It's the next thing, and that shit's cool because it's still alive and well. But it's like,
Well,
man.
it'd be interesting to see like what you're talking about, where it's like, fuck, we just got in the van. It's like, you know, now you can do that. Like, because you guys are a 2-piece and they're essentially a 3-piece. They have a couple road guys, but
Right.
like to be able to do that is pretty fucking nuts. My band, it's funny. I'm in a death metal band called Kayoctus, and
Nice.
fucking.
Are you guys
we-
playing this?
No, we've played every single one. This
But
is
this
my
one-
birthday party.
nice.
This is your birthday party.
This is my birthday,
Nice.
and we played every single one except this one because I just didn't
I
want
pointed
to
at
do
a
it this
Metal
year.
Fest poster here
Yeah.
on the wall.
But we did a tour, basically a big loop of the prairies. Like we went from here to Regina, Winnipeg, and then we took a
Regina.
yeah. You guys are missing Regina.
Spell Regina.
Regina.
I'm gonna take a picture of that. Are we gonna be
No,
passing
because
through?
you're going because
No,
here's,
it looks like
if you-
Regina.
if you
That's how it's
fucking
spelled.
took if you took the
It sounds like vagina.
if you-
Everyone get that.
if you oh, up here we all get it.
Just in case everyone forgot.
Yeah, totally.
Vagina and Regina sound
And
very similar.
everybody says Regina. They don't say Regina.
That's how it's supposed to be pronounced. Regina.
No.
Regina would be Ragina.
You're gonna get fucking reject there. Like that place is hard as fuck. But if you followed the only road, like if you took
Follow the only road.
if you took
South Park, huh?
the number one, yeah, if you took the number one from here to Winnipeg, you would drive through Regina. But because you guys are going up north to Edmonton and then coming down to
We're gonna miss
Winnipeg,
it.
yeah, you're gonna miss it, which is good. really, really excellent.
Is it a
Actually,
shit?
Usually it's
it's
not.
a fucking shit.
Usually it's not good to miss the Regina.
Yeah.
The only thing they have there is like the
Don't miss it. High five right here.
usually the only thing there is I think it's Clown College. I mean an RCMP.
Really? Is it clown college?
No, RCMP, the
Oh.
police. It's the police college or whatever.
Oh,
I think there's that there.
I see the
but-
joke. I see
Yeah,
the
yeah.
joke.
My band. The reason I brought up my band was because because of our geographical challenges and that we have to go so goddamn far to go anywhere.
Yeah.
We always rent a van.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Like we used this fucking bus for some local shows
Oh, okay.
because and then we realized quickly that it gets like 15 feet to the gallon.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And fucking,
it's
it's
hemorrhaging
just-
money.
Too expensive to fucking run. There's 4 bands that have owned this fucking crazy.
Wow.
It is?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And I bought this for $1 off an old band here in town
No.
called Asteroid.
Wow.
Yeah. And I
It's
got
getting more use out of your podcast.
it totally it is.
So-
I got it all to spec for the band, It
great.
could be on the road right now, but it's like, fuck it, don't put it on the road. So we rent a van,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
which is a horrible fucking strategy because we went out for 2.5 weeks and it cost us $4,500 fucking dollars.
Jesus.
And it's basically destroyed our well, hold on. I don't want to be too dramatic. It hasn't destroyed the band, but financially it's been fucked but we did that with the premise that we don't want to break down. We want to make sure that if we made these
That's a pretty big perk, honestly.
right. So
That's
it's you don't have to worry if it breaks down. You call them up and you go, "Hey, asshole, fucking bring me a new van." Right?
Yeah,
So-
you get a brand new van.
But it cost 40. It was 2.5 weeks, $4,500. I mean, we could have taken it back and saved maybe $500, but still,
yeah.
would have been fucked.
I met this band. We were at South by Southwest last year, and we met this band from Brooklyn, New York. That I was asking them how can you be a band in New York City and have a van and park it how do you do? She's like, we just rent them. We just have to rent them. It's fucking brutal. I just thought that was so weird.
That's
such
New
a
York,
pain.
you were saying?
Yeah, in New York.
I mean, there's even some national bands we know from Chicago, the tour, and their whole premise is they only rent.
Yeah,
bands.
for
But,
that reason, so you don't
But
break
they're
down.
mid-sized to large,
So
and
they can afford it.
You
Uh-huh.
know what I mean? So it's it's not breaking their
Right.
bank. So they're
Right.
making $5,000 a show.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
So,
see,
that's
what we were thinking we were doing.
No.
Oh, what? $100?
Yeah,
Fuck, what the fuck?
Yeah, no.
Do you know who we think we are?
Yeah, no. That's fucking funny. But yeah, they're mid-sized, and they're that's their whole premise is they have a whole scaffolding that they put into a van, and they just it fits all their shit, and that's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a thing.
That's the thing. So it makes sense in some regards.
Also, you can write off van rentals too.
Yeah, I know
taxes.
that. Yeah.
Texas.
If you got the fucking receipts,
Yeah.
yeah, it's he who owns the receipt owns the write-off.
Yeah.
That's right.
So how rad is it to be in a two-piece fucking band?
It's got challenges. It's good
It
and
can
bad.
suck.
Yeah.
It can suck.
When the
It
time
can
comes
suck.
to load gear as a two-piece,
Oh, right.
not
Well,
great.
Load in, load out sucks. All the jokes we've literally told to each other 1,000 times. Honestly, when we just drive in a van, he listens to the podcast, with his headphones on, and I talk to myself. It's a little insane. I sit and drive, and I'm just like, hey, Nate.
Reciting pie.
Hey, how are you doing today?
3.14,
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, honestly,
Okay.
riding in the van with Agent Orange is oh,
Other people.
conversation.
Yeah, this is how we talk to other people.
Yeah.
What
That's
is
funny.
I mean, yeah.
feelings?
But honestly, there.
You guys are like an old married couple.
Really?
That
We
just,
don't
Yeah,
talk.
it's just honestly though, there's some. I can't prove it 100%, but honestly, I think there have been a couple tours we've been able to get on because there's only two of us. Because they think, oh man, okay, we can just roll them on and roll them off real quick. There's no big deal.
Right.
They're just right up front there in front of everything. So that'll be super easy. And then, I also I think it's really as a two-piece, we set the bar low. We go up on stage, the people see us changing the set, and they're like, "Oh, it's a two-piece.
yeah.
This is gonna be some bullshit."
Case in
Fucking-
point,
And then
2 days
Jack
ago-
White and the White Stripes,
Yeah.
right?
2
Yeah.
days ago, some guy came up to me. He's like, "Oh, look, when I saw you two faggots walk on stage, I couldn't even believe that you guys were so awesome." I'm
This
like,
is in America, right?
Thanks.
No,
no.
I was here. I was like,
Where?
Kelowna.
Kelowna.
Oh, okay, nailed it.
I was like, you two faggots walked on stage. I'm like,
Thanks.
it's like
I
a
think.
backhanded compliment, but yeah, thank you. We'll take it.
But it's that's also comes from, I don't know if we're not punk rock guys.
Yeah, we don't look like we're very punk rock.
Right, and you're on tour with Agent Orange.
so-
Yeah, a lot. I mean, we're kind of the band that the punk rock guys like. That isn't punk,
Right.
We set
Well,
the
you
bar
guys
kind of low.
You guys fucking rocked it.
Yeah,
I will say.
but yeah, you see us walk on stage and everyone's just like, man, okay, not expecting much, and then we do what we do, and so it's like, it's such a shock and such a surprise that it's like, that it's afforded us a lot of great,
Right.
reaction from a crowd,
We like
Okay,
to surprise the people.
So as a bass player, I'm mildly offended that you don't have have a bass player, but you have bass, so that's okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider having a bass player?
We're saving
or
ourselves.
Would you just try to keep it simple?
We're saving ourselves for Les Claypool.
Oh, nice.
We're
He
li-
lives in Montana. Did you know that?
Yeah, you know, he loves fly fishing. So
Yeah,
I
right.
love fly fishing too. So I mean, we're
You can find that same stream. You're in.
yeah, we're purists. We
You know,
love Les Claypool.
Les Claypool does fly fishing tours.
Fuck.
Yeah, and I have a friend who went
Probably
fly-
makes more
who-
off that than touring.
Probably.
Probably
But
does.
I have a friend who fly fished with him, has no idea who he is, has never heard of Primus or any of that.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, he was because he was like, "Oh, Eric, you're in a band. Do you know? Have you ever heard of this guy
Les?
named
This
this
guy
guy named Les?"
Les?
I was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "Yeah, we went fly fishing, And I guess he was like saying like, "Well, what do you do?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm a musician. I have this band called Primus, and I have some other projects." And the guy's like, "Oh, that's
Some
cool."
other, like,
oh,
9
yeah.
other.
He's like, "Oh, that's cool. Whatever." And then they never talked about it again. They just kept
Yeah,
fishing, and
yeah.
he's like a really quiet guy. And I was like, "Les Claypool Primus?" He was like, "Oh yeah, that's it." I was like, "Are you
you
kidding
fucking
me?
retard! What are you doing?
Are you kidding? Yeah, he was like,
I
I,
mean-
don't know. Who's that? I don't know who that is. It's like,
I have a similar funny story about
Goddamn
that. Like
under a
that.
rock.
When I fucking first moved here in 2001 from Portland, actually, I moved here from
Oh,
Portland, Oregon.
Portland's nice.
Yeah, totally.
It's
one
really
of my
weird.
Yeah.
favorite. It's literally one of my favorite cities.
Well, funny story. Half my family lives in Silverton, Oregon, and our mayor is the only openly transgendered mayor in America.
Whoa.
All right.
All right.
First off, excuse my ignorance. What does that mean, really?
He's a cross-dresser.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's a dude that
Wait,
dresses
that's-
up like, and he has
doesn't that mean-
fake tits, and he has big-ass, crazy, gross, creepy nails.
okay.
No,
And-
so yeah, he's a guy that a transgender person is a male or female that like
They
a
cut
guy
their shit off.
that says, "I was born a woman. I want to be a woman, so I'm gonna
He refers to
undergo
himself-
operations to become a woman."
He refers to himself as a cross-dresser.
Oh,
Right.
Even
Okay.
whether however popular that
Okay.
is, like, or whatever the lingo
Okay.
is. But why did I start talking about this?
that's a good
We're talking about
story.
Oh, when I
Portland.
first moved here,
Yeah, yeah,
fucking this. I was hanging out with some just like cheeseball buddies I had just met, and Pantera came to town. Okay,
Oh fuck.
and I went to the show, and I was
Pantera.
blown away. And these guys who were like into fucking dance music, they're like, "Hey, dude!" And this is back in the day when you actually printed out pictures or you got them developed. And
Uh-huh.
they start showing me all these pictures, and they're fucking partying with Dime.
Yeah.
Like these fucking assholes. They're like, "Oh, this guy's name is like Nickelbag or something like that." I was like, "Are you fucking
God,
serious?
you guys are
Fuck
really
you guys."
you stupid.
And they were like the same thing. They still like to this day were like, "Oh yeah, Nickelbag or Quarterback or whatever his fucking name."
Dimebag, Daryl. God damn it.
Like at on or no? Well, that was the last Pantera tour. Yeah. That was the last Pantera tour.
Walk on,
but,
boy.
Reinventing the Steel or whatever.
God damn it.
Another funny fucking story. Actually, this kind of.
First off, does it make you angry as it does me?
yeah,
when I
at
hear
the
this
time
story,
especially.
It's like, you don't know who Les Claypool is?
Yeah, totally.
Like,
Yeah.
you ignorant fuck. It's like I just want to go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's just like a fucking like a computer programmer, just like a guy who's a casual music listener who just has like 2 bands that he likes
And some
Just-
fly fishing.
He just
rigs.
turns on. He gets in the car and just turns the radio on. He doesn't listen. Search out bands.
I hate
Goes to one
I hate
concert a
him.
year. When Sting comes to town, he pays $250. And then goes and watches him and has a good time. He
He's
sits
the reason
and
why
sits down.
society's
Is
fucked.
he Asian? I just have to ask. All right, I just have to ask. I just have to.
It's a
You
good
said
que-
computer programmer.
It's a
I
good
don't know.
question.
That's most people. Like that's what most people do. Most people don't dig for new music. They just like, oh, this is good,
Right.
I guess.
Yeah,
I'll
the
go to this
Eagles.
one. I'll go to this one concert a year. I'll go
Yeah.
see Earth, Wind, and Fire in the park, and it'll be all right.
Let's listen to some In the Whale.
You got it.
Let's do it. What do you got on your Bandcamp? Let's
Check
We
it out.
got all our new shit, right?
Yeah.
Let's,
what song should we listen to?
Let's listen to radio.
That's great.
Cool. We'll be right back.
He said in a radio appearance, wasted it.
Wasted it.
You know, they didn't do
Money on your credit card? Negocios Hispanos y es gratis.
substitutes that don't satisfy.
The devil's in your radio. He's in my voice and he's in control.
twice. I'll rock you hard, I'll rock you right. You'll feel the rhythm down in your bones. You'll get an itch, you can't leave alone. You'll find yourself out on the street, searching for shelter, you can't get relief. Your friends will ask you, just where did you go? You lost it all to rock and roll. Give me your hand, I'll be your guide. I'm the devil that's rockin' right. Your mom and dad, they don't understand how you rock out, play with a band. You'll lose your mind, you'll lose your sleep. You'll lose your friends, ain't nothing you keep. All you know is you gotta go to the next town to play that rock and roll.
Fucking A. That was In the Whale.
Yeah.
The song was called Radio.
Yep.
Go to inthewhalesucks.com.
That's a real fucking deal. It's not porn or any weird shit. That's a real deal.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that's we feel like a lot of bands take themselves way too seriously sometimes.
Right.
So they like if I were in one of those bands, we'd be like, let's have inthewhalerocks.com.
Yeah,
That'll be
right.
cool.
Yeah, totally.
You know, we're just like, fuck that shit. We're gonna do inthewhalesucks.com.
Man, Eric, you are a fucking hard hitter, and thank you from sound guys across the world. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Your fucking tones are killer. Fuck. What kind of kit? I wanted to ask you, what kind of kit do you play? If
Well,
not
that's the
Agent Orange kit.
That's the Agent Orange kit. That's an incredible. It's a pork pie. They're called Pig Light.
Right. Yeah. So they're like Vista Light.
Yeah, they're modeled after the Vista Lights. Yeah, but they sound great. I
which
play
go for like $10,000 a piece.
Yeah.
This thing is probably that
it's
expensive.
acrylic, which is I guess made from oil. So the price of them follows the price of oil.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're not fucking with me?
No.
No.
So
Wow.
yeah, you can imagine
That's-
how much they cost.
Wild.
It's a nice drum set.
I-
for sure.
You know, I personally play. It's just a Pearl ELX. It's just like
Okay.
It's really just a factory maple
Right. Okay.
kit. When I'm playing when we're playing our own gear, it's a lot more. If you can imagine, our show's a lot more physical. Like he's like
Really?
leaning into the drums a lot more and like jumping on top of the drums and stuff like that.
Right.
But if I jump on this electrolyte, it's gonna break.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vista
he's
Light?
like Vista Light.
This light.
In
Yeah, Dave's like, don't fucking jump on that drum kit, dude.
Yeah,
It's gonna shatter. Don't
Could you
even
imagine
think
seeing
about
that
it.
Spider. Holy fuck.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
he said it will.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I've thought about getting a nice kit, but I really want the show to be that physical, you know, and I don't want to
Right.
be worrying about Nate fucking up my $4,000 DW drum set. So
Yeah.
it's just a really basic maple kit that I just take more time, put more time into tuning it, you know, and then fucking totally fuck it all up by beating the living shit out of it.
Yeah. No. Well, fuck. That's what they're made for.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, the drums. That's what's fun about playing drums, man.
Mhm.
It's loud.
I feel that. I used to have real expensive basses, and then, some fucking asshole spills a beer on it or something.
Yeah,
You just wanna take a
exactly.
swing at him, right?
We're
Like,
playing in
fuck.
fucking dive bars, you know.
Yeah,
You're
totally.
gonna get beer spilled on you. You're gonna get all sorts of stuff happening to it. It's like,
Well, I wanted somebody smashed my window and stole one time.
yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, when we get
It's like having a super, super hot girlfriend, It just be
Oh,
really,
fuck.
really
Don't touch
annoying. Yeah. Stay away. Quit hitting on her, you fuck. I will fight you.
yeah, one day when we're endorsed up the ass and we have roadies to take care of our shit, you know.
Right, yeah.
Then
You have
I'll
more-
get a nice drum kit. So anytime a tom gets knocked over, a little roadie will like scurry out and pick it back up, you know.
Yeah, and
After
bring
every-
out the replacement one.
Yeah, after every show, they'll wipe down the drums, make them look all nice. Everything will be perfect. And then,
Fuck,
you know,
one
if
day.
something breaks, we can go to the nearest Guitar Center and
It'll be my job to fuck everything
show
up.
my endorsement card. And
See, Guitar Center is something that Canada needs.
Well,
You guys don't have Guitar Center?
Well, we have the only chain we have is called Long and McQuaid, which
Wait,
is
what? Long and McQuaid?
yeah, it's nationwide, and they'll finance a monkey, which if he has
Wow.
a job,
Right,
which is awesome.
right, right.
But
Long and
we
McQuaid?
don't McQuaid.
McQuaid.
Yeah.
Okay. Write
So
that
we
down.
don't. But they send all the shit up to Canada, like especially guitars and shit. You can you go and ring those fuckers off the wall, and they're dead. Like you
Really?
just know that they're like, yeah, send that one to Canada, send that one to Canada.
Really?
What kind of guitar do you have?
I use Gretsch guitars
Cool.
just because.
Hollow body?
No, solid. I the hollow body ones are just they ring too much.
Right.
The solid body has more of a sustain kind of a thing. What I'm going for.
Yeah, cool.
And I can beat the fuck out of it. I don't. If you look at my guitars, from touring with Eric, I bash my guitar into drum sets. I've thrown myself through the drum set a few times, and I broke the neck once already.
Whoa.
Like totally
On that
snapped.
guitar?
On that guitar.
Whoa.
I play the
that's-
fuck out of it.
And that guitar's one piece, too. It's not a separate
Yeah,
one.
fuck.
It was an expensive guitar, but I mean, I have the idea that I'm not attached to anything, so
Yeah.
it's like, oh, you bought me a pearl necklace, cool. I'm gonna wear it whenever the fuck I want. It's like I'm gonna break it. You
Yeah.
know, it's like it's gonna happen.
And yeah, that's in order for the show to come across the way it does. It's gotta, and what we want to do is, I feel like concerts are not what they used to be. You used to go and see a rock band
Totally.
and just get
a black eye and fucking get down.
yeah, and not even necessarily just go fucking wild, but you'd go there and you'd have a really good time and,
Yeah.
get rowdy and be with your friends and just have a good time. And I feel like at shows now people just go and stand there.
Yeah.
You know,
And
the
they
band's included.
Yeah,
The band's,
yeah,
you know,
I saw him like 4 years ago, and man, whatever.
yeah, and it's like what we want to do is just erase all that and just create an atmosphere that's just gonna facilitate this there's no rules. You're not here to look cool. You're here to
Yeah.
just forget all the shit that's happening and just be in the moment.
Yeah.
You know, and the only way we can do that is for us to be in the moment. We got to
Yeah.
be in there in the moment, right there. You know, in every single second. And it's just like, dude, anything can happen at any time. Let's just fucking go with whatever comes, whatever happens. And when they see us doing it, then they feel like they can follow suit.
Yeah, they
You
can
know.
let go.
But it's been hard retraining a lot of people. You
Oh,
know,
for sure.
not saying that we're training, but yeah, we're retraining.
Well, you are,
It's like
because
when we call people out, like,
everybody's a pussy now.
yeah, all you fucking pussies aren't gonna clap. It was like, okay, cool, well, fuck you.
Yeah, yeah, but
We
that's
make a lot of enemies too.
that's a way of just being like stop. You know, get out of your head. Stop it. You know, this is not your time to be cool. This is your time to let go. To just fucking let go. That's
Just be
and that-
yourself.
And us going, hey, you, fuck you, get the fuck up. That's just saying, you know, let go. Stop it.
Tell
Stop
me
it.
truthfully, when we asked everyone to get down,
Dude, I
how
have the
fucking
best story.
hard was it, do
I-
you think, for that town to get down?
Oh man, it was so funny. Yeah, they told the whole town to get on the ground, which I've seen maybe once or twice before. But you guys were like calling everybody out and being like, "No, fuck you, you too." And then because there's some crazy punk motherfuckers there,
Yeah,
obviously.
hard as fuck, really.
And this one chick I know, she's absolutely fucking insane. I love her, but she's insane, especially when she has 19 cocktails. As soon as everybody, after 4, right?
Yeah.
On the count of 4, lose your mind. She took her fucking purse with, like, I swear to God, it had a bowling ball in it.
Right,
and
right.
she smoked this guy, like, double-handed, overhead, hit this guy in the back of the fucking head, like,
Jesus.
smoked him in the fucking head. He's just standing there. He wasn't expecting it.
No.
Boom, concussion.
He went to the
Like,
hospital.
yeah,
right?
dude.
Tonight from our set.
Well, it was so fucked.
I feel sorry for him. I'm sorry
after-
if he listens to this.
Yeah, after well, that's not your guys' fault.
Well,
that's her retarded fault. She knew him.
was
She
crazy.
knew him.
She
That's
knew
what's-
the guy?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's how fucking crazy
Wow.
she is. She saw her
Wow.
friend and she's like, "I have to hit him with my purse really hard, like double axe handle." Fucking.
Take
Um,
it easy.
It was
Well,
weird
I-
after you guys.
But that's the shit we want people to do. Man.
Totally,
It's
get
like-
crazy,
and
yeah.
they expect it. Like not that it's his fault at all. But
No,
it's
no,
just like,
no. Nobody deserves to get a
No,
concussion
no,
for
but-
no reason. But
gonna
fucking
get
when
crazy.
I was out after you guys said having a smoke and fucking the EMS showed up and I was like, what the fuck? They never come inside. Like usually it's somebody bleeding on the street or something like
Right.
that. It's not somebody in the bar.
Was he okay? I mean,
I assume so. I mean, I heard some funny stories. Like apparently he went like behind the bar and was talking to the bartender.
Oh, man, he's all
he's like,
fucked up.
he's just like super concussed. He's like, I'm fucked up, and she's like, you cannot be behind the bar. Like, what are you doing?
Wow.
Anyway, like not, it's just that crazy. I'd like one of those too as well, please.
yes. Here you go, my friend. Here you go.
Yeah, no, that was fucking pretty wild for a Wednesday.
Fuck.
Let's put it that way.
Well, hey, I mean, hopefully he's all right. And I mean,
He's a soldier that that went down in the
whale
name of
flames.
rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Protect your neck. Protect
Yeah.
your neck.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to go to shows back in the day, and someone would like be in the mosh pit or whatever, and they'd fall and get trampled over, and they'd get like a bloody nose or a bloody eye, and like they'd stand up and just be like, "Yeah!" Like
totally.
they'd be like, it was just like it wasn't a big. It was like, yeah, cool. I mean, this happened, and you know, it hurts, but
I
we're all here
remember-
together. You know, we're all
I
Yeah,
remember
totally.
sneaking out and getting a black eye and trying to explain to my mom I fell out of my bed. You know, sneaking out of my own house to go to a punk show, getting a fucking black eye and going, "Oh yeah, I just got a black eye, no problem."
Just one sec. Dates again. Let's do the wrap up here. Fuck. You guys are going to Edmonton tomorrow. Do you know where you're playing in Edmonton? The Pawn Shop, I believe.
Pawn
Mike
Shop.
said.
Pawn shop.
That's a fucking great venue.
Is it?
awesome.
Oh yeah, and the tech there is very capable.
Do you know him
Great.
by chance?
Yeah, Jason. He's fucking.
Hit him up. Let him know we're coming, will you?
He too. Well, no, you will not have a worry with this guy.
No,
He-
just let him know. Like, hey, you know, these guys are okay. Like, that's
yeah,
okay.
for sure. No, he toured with Strapping Young Lad for like fucking
Nice.
3 years
Oh,
and
fuck.
shit like that. He's
Wow.
he's fucking very capable.
And then
The best sound I've ever had in my life was with him.
wow.
Really.
Then a Friday, we play Saskatoon at Amigos Cantina.
Oh shit! Right on,
You know that
Amigos. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean,
well,
you're a
I've,
touring
I've
band,
actually,
you know.
I've actually never been to Amigos, but lots of big bands go there, so it's
Cool.
got to be awesome.
Then day off Saturday. Sunday is Winnipeg,
Winnipeg,
at Windsor Hotel.
cool. Oh shit, the Windsor Hotel.
I heard that
Yeah.
was good and going to be good.
And then we go back into
you know
the
what's- the Windsor Hotel is an old blues bar.
awesome.
Really?
Jesus.
But it's a huge
Awesome.
it's a huge cool room. But it's rad. Like there's like I knew a lot of when I first started recording, like in 04, I recorded a lot of blues, and lots of those guys are dead now. And fuck, but all their pictures
That
are on
sucks.
the wall there.
Wow.
But, yeah, it's one of those places that's fucking really cool.
And then it's day off Monday. Then we dip back into the States with Madison, Wisconsin, Dayton, Ohio.
No
Columbus,
Fargo?
Ohio.
What the fuck? No, Fargo?
Fargo.
That's only
No.
2 hours
I
from
know.
Winnipeg.
We
And
never-
then we're going back into Canada.
Oh, cool.
Next Friday on the 8th, we play Hamilton, Ontario
Awesome.
at This Ain't Hollywood.
Mm.
Never heard of it?
I don't know.
I've never been
We've
past
hit
there.
a few new venues in,
Cool.
on this run.
Yeah, and then
Well,
it's,
fuck, if you're doing that with Agent Orange, it must be a big deal.
It's great, yeah.
It's all right.
Then it's Toronto, May 9th at Hard Luck.
That's a great fucking bar. That's
Damn,
legendary.
all right.
No, that's a legendary bar, yeah.
Even
Fuck
better. And then that Sunday is Ottawa at Mavericks.
Fucking A. Well,
That's good.
yeah,
That's good.
Ottawa sucks.
Okay. And then after that, we're out of Canada and we're doing
New
East,
York, Connecticut,
East Coast.
Boston.
Yeah, East Coast, and then down the middle of the States, and you know.
Fucking A. Is all that shit on the website?
It is.
Yes.
All right, killer. Go check that out. InTheWhaleSucks.com.
You got it.
Yes.
SUCKS.
That's right.
CCKS.
And whale like a blue whale.
That's right.
WHALE.
In
Yeah,
the whale
no,
sucks.
fucking A. Let's play one more song before you guys take off. Which one would you like?
Johnny?
Johnny 2 a day. Yeah.
All right, fucking A. Thanks for getting hard in Nate's backyard.
We always get hard in Nate's backyard.
So good. I love
Much
that name.
appreciated. We did this very impromptu, just so everybody knows. We had a great time
It's
tonight.
3 in the right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking
We
3:05.
came straight from the show.
Yeah, we came straight from the show. This is a fucking half-ass drunk cast.
I'm really drunk.
Yeah, it was
Not
really
a joke.
it was really super awesome fucking working with you guys.
Thanks,
and,
man. It was awesome.
If you guys come through, or when you guys come through again, hit me up. My number's 403-404 Nate. Fucking give me
Seriously?
a call.
Yeah, I got his number.
Oh my
I didn't believe him. He's like 404 Nate. I'm like,
Hilarious.
fuck, that's the same fucking thing.
Hit me up, stay in my house, play with my death metal band, whatever.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. That's fucking awesome.
Go to
Thanks a lot.
inthewhalessucks.com, go to bignateproductions.com, go to righthookmics.com, go to calgarymetalfest.com, and buy everything 5 times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, fellas.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, Johnny rides a motorbike. Yeah, Johnny likes to play with guns. Yeah, Johnny likes to stay out late. He thinks the jokes are so goddamn great. Yeah, he's a small town king. Just take a look at that varsity ring. Yeah, he's a small town king. Just take a look at the size of that ring. Yeah, Johnny likes to drink too much. Yeah, Johnny likes to beat his girl. Johnny said he don't mind at none. He said she boy like father like son. Yeah, he's a small town king. Just take a look at that varsity ring. Yeah, he's a small town king. Just take a look at the size of that ring. Yeah, Johnny was a football star. Yeah, Johnny, he just can't be touched. Yeah, Johnny likes to pick on kids and call them faggots and take their lunch. Yeah, he's a small town king. Just take a look at that varsity ring. Yeah, he's a small town king. Just take a look at that varsity ring. Yeah, Johnny's a waste. Waste. Get the fuck off of our bus. Get the fuck off our bus. Say that we suck, now we're the best. Take all the shows, fuck all the rest. Talent caught up, ego and pride. Fuck off a bus, telling the swine. Take all your shows, drink on your dad. Beat up your mom, punch on your dad. Piss on your gear, it's a new fad. Rape up your sister, give her a try. Get the fuck off our bus. Get the fuck off our bus.